crowd in South America can play compared to other places?
It's the same, except there's usually more of them in South America, big crowds down here. People don't realise anywhere else in the world, they don't realise what it's like here, it's ridiculous. And like when you get 54,000 people going Motorhead and doing the football chant, it's magical, there's nothing like that.
Down here it's really, fuck me, they're going super hard on what they like, and help, you might as well pack up and run unless you're ready to deliver for these guys,
It's the kind of music that they can aspire to do themselves, right? You might call it three-chord bullshit, but it isn't, There's just as much craft in making a three-chord song sound different from all the other three-chord songs as there is in writing a 25-chord song,
Yeah.
It's like, the passion is most of it, actually.
Yeah.
And the volume, because volume's very important, I think. And we're good, we're a fucking good band. We deserve success. I don't care, It's not false modesty. I got no false modesty.
Yeah.
I have a certain amount of real modesty, but I don't let it show much. Fuck him, I'm proud of what I've done.
I asked Lem for his autograph when I was 12. I've still got it at home on the programme when he was with Hawkwind. So if somebody'd said to me that night, you're going to be in a big band with this guy for over a quarter of a century, I would have said, you're crazy.
Well, we've been together a long time, us three now, we've got it down pretty much.
Yeah.
We all have our roles to play, we all do that, It's pretty, I wouldn't say it's mechanical, but it is a machine.
We're not qualified to do much else, and it's a lot of fun, and we enjoy kicking out the music. You might get tired after a long tour, but after 3 weeks, we're just down to get back on the road.
We're three very different dudes, which I think is good, because we have different interests and different ways about us. That helps out a lot. And we've been doing this for so long, all of us. Well, sure, there's tension, there's fights, and there's, nagging going on sometimes, and all you can do is try to solve it, in a good manner,
I don't know, everyone's different, Lem likes to read a lot, and he's got his iPad there now and stuff. Mickey does his keep fit stuff, and he likes to get his beauty sleep a lot, and I try to fuck about, try to play as many pranks on people as I can. You have to give and take, you have to compromise, because we're all different personalities, so sometimes someone will really get on your tits, but you have to compromise a bit, you have to realise, okay, that's the way they are.
Does someone play the peacekeeper? Does someone play the...
Oh, no,
there are those dynamics in the band?
No, we don't bother with that anymore, we just fight. See, the great thing about a three-piece is always a casting vote.
What are the advantages and disadvantages of being a three-piece band?
Well, the advantage is you get more money. And there's always, like I said, a casting vote, and I think you have to play harder if you're a three-piece. There's nobody to lean on, You're the only one of you in the band, right? So you have to do everything in your power.
How would you characterize the personalities of Phil and Mickey? How are they?
Abrasive. Same as mine. You have to sublimate that to the whole,
Yeah.
The first thing a band has to learn, and it's the most vital thing in the world, is tolerance of other people. Because when you're on a bus with two other people, or four or five other people, in some bands, that little thing that they do that irritates you, by the end of the tour, it's huge, you're ready to stab them with the fucking bread knife, So you've got to get rid of that,
Yeah.
You've got to cut that down. And some people can't do that. And some people don't like travelling, It's like a lot of different factors, To be in a band, you have to be a special kind of animal,
What?
It's like running away during the circus, it used to be.
Yeah.
Or during the army a long time ago, you'd run away and join the army underage, wouldn't you?
Yeah.
To get away.
Do you see yourself as a nomad?
Kind of, yeah. Well, home is where you leave your shit, It's not... This is where I live. There's 1,000 other rooms like it,
Yeah. Are you more comfortable on the move than being in one place?
Yes, I suppose you could use comfortable. In fact, I'm more used to it, you see. I'm more used to being moving.
Yeah.
We used to do a lot more shows than we do now. We only do 2 and a day off now. We used to do 5 and a day off, and before that it was like 20, Yeah. So we cut down a bit because of my advanced age, but apart from that, I'm still...